Hello everybody, here are your Wednesday messages from Master Sirius, the Galactic Fur Baby. We've shuffled the cards. We shall cut into 3 piles. And then we shall choose 5 cards. See what's going on in the collective energies. We're feeling a build up to the next eclipse on the 5th of May. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, they're not real rats and mice, they're toys. Just in case you were wondering. What we got? Knight of Swords in our present position. Queen of Swords, present desires. 2 of Cups, what you don't expect. Ooh, the Tower card in your near future. And 8 of Pentacles, long-term future. So, let's see what Master Sirius wants to tell us about these cards. So, present position, the Knight of Swords. Swords, as we have said, are the way we communicate, how we use words, how we write, how we text, how we tell others what we're thinking or not, as the case may be. So with this version of the Knight of Swords, we have Gemini energy, which is an air sign. So the 2 boys on the back of the horse are called Castor and Pollux. And their story goes that they were being chased by an enemy, and to escape them they found a ram, a golden ram that could fly. It had the ability to fly. So they climbed aboard and they flew off, escaping from their foes. And sadly, one of the boys fell to his death into the ocean. So when the other boy reached land, he sacrificed the ram to the gods, and it then became known as the Golden Fleece. So it has the ability to bring things back to life. So with this Knight of Swords, there's a duality here with the twin energy, the Gemini energy. So even though this card shows it's what's going on now, it will lead into Gemini season, which follows the one we're in at the moment, which is Taurus. Also looking at this card, nothing's growing. There's conflict, there are dark storm clouds. The horse is rearing up, ready for some sort of attack. And this says to me, just, again, bide your time, be careful with your words. Words can be sharp at the moment. If there is some sort of conflict around you, or even in the collective, in the media, in the mainstream media, there may be people arguing with each other, wanting to stand up, knock down fight. But because we are still in the Mercury retrograde period, this I would say is hold back, take those reins, know that even though you may perceive a foe, that foe cannot actually catch you. You have the ability to escape it, to move to a higher position, higher ground. With the Queen of Swords, so this is your present desires, so a follow-on of sword energy. This can be someone in a legal position, so a lawyer, a solicitor, even a judge. Also, they can be in the medical profession, so a doctor, a physician. And again, there's nothing growing in the background. So it's a time of waiting for things to come to fruition. So you can see she's holding a sword straight up. So she doesn't mess about. She says exactly what is what. She's unemotional. She has no attachment to outcomes. She just says it straight. The water jug that she's holding is spilling water. So water is to do with our emotions, but also our intuition. So just being aware that if you only come from your logical side, you only see things with your left brain in a logical way, in certain situations that can be very healthy. So you're not getting embroiled in what is going on with the water spillage here. You're seeing things plainly and clearly, and you say exactly what you think. It isn't really to do with feelings or emotions. It is just saying it straight. Saying it straight, eh, baby? So what we don't expect, Two of Cups. So here we have Psyche and Eros. So Eros is the god of love. He is the son of Aphrodite or Aphrodite. And Psyche's nasty dad tied her to a rock to be sacrificed to the beasties of the sea. And Eros came along, and he was actually meant to help with getting rid of her. But you notice the arrow in his hand, and that had been one of the causes of Chiron being nicked in his flank, also known as the wounded healer. So Eros nicked himself with this arrow and fell madly in love with Psyche, and so he didn't do her in. He helped her to escape. So again, we're talking about where some of us are feeling tied emotionally, because cups are to do with emotions, and that we are victims and that we cannot escape without being rescued by someone, that we are helpless, that we have no power. But this card does indicate, because Eros is a god of love, and so this is divine masculine energy coming in to save us on a one-to-one personal level. So it's not necessarily somebody outside of us coming to rescue us, it's us doing the inner work, allowing these energies to come up within us to bring us to this point of rescuing ourselves. The two is also finding that harmony and that balance of male and female energies within us. And we've all got them. We've all got divine masculine and we've all got divine feminine within us, no matter what anybody else says. So then we move to your immediate future. So I get the sense with the Tower card that this is something about to really come down, to blow up, to explode, to be brought to our attention. This is Neptune, or Poseidon, as he's known in the Greek. So he's the god of the ocean. And you can see he has his trident there. So the Neptunian energy, Neptune rules the seas. So we might be hearing something, a tower moment, where something to do with shipping, perhaps with underwater eruptions, say an underwater volcano, that sort of thing, or land suddenly appearing up out of the ocean. On a personal level, I'm hearing the phrase, did the earth move for you? Sometimes seen in a romantic setting when you've been canoodling with somebody. But I do get the sense that on a personal level, if the earth moved for you, then the earth within you, earthing yourself, is highlighted. So when we are earthed, we're not over emotional about anything. We are grounded, we are settled, we know where to place our feet in life. So even if you are out on the ocean and a storm comes up, it's not about panic. Oh my God, I'm going to die, we're all going to drown. It's more of a sense of turning your sails, turning the rudder, pointing yourself in a completely different direction, not panicking, just allowing the storm to push you where you are meant to be, because we're always divinely guided as to where it is we're meant to be going. Oops, there's the boy. He's settled. Where's his head gone? I know it's odd, isn't it? It's right down there. So, the final card, Eight of Pentacles. So this is long term. So what we've been talking about in the last few videos is biding our time, waiting for the right moment, waiting for divine timing. So the Eight of Pentacles shows somebody working on the workbench. He's being diligent. All around him, he's surrounded by beautiful grapevines and a harvest of grapes. So from all of this hard work, he has a good life. He's got beautiful things growing around him. He's got green fields behind and a beautiful lake. So it's not barren like the other cards where there's nothing growing. So he's worked long and hard to bring things to fruition. At his feet, there are 7 more pentacles, so they're a little bit rough around the edges. So this indicates that you can pick up old skills, old abilities, put them on your workbench, tickle them up a bit, polish them up, smooth off the rough edges, and that is going to enhance your income, your prosperity, your abundance. So you can see he's focused, he's, as I say, he's diligent, he's working on this project. So he's not really concerned with all this other stuff that's been going on around him. So in a way, this is detaching from the drama, not giving your energy away or your power away to anybody else. Being sovereign. So you may have people around you who say, oh, isn't it dreadful? Isn't it awful? Haven't you heard about this? Haven't you heard about that? What do you think about such and such? And for you to say, well, actually, I'm not interested. I'm not bothered. Am I bothered? No, I'm not bothered. It's none of my business. Because the more you focus on negative stuff or the drama, the more you will draw to you. By focusing on your talents, your skills, your abilities, you will enhance your life. You will bring great things in. 8 is the number of material satisfaction. So having enough good stuff in your life, that you have a good life, but also that you can share it with others. So there may be, with the tower moment, people going into panic mode. If it's to do with the financial system, and they can't get hold of their money out of the bank. So this could be you saying, well, you know, I've kept a bit of cash, I've filled up my cupboards, I've got plenty. It's a bit like the story of the 3 virgins and the oil lamps. And they went to a wedding and they didn't fill up the oil lamps. So they couldn't light them because there was no oil to burn. So in a way, this is saying, make sure you've got sufficient for yourself and perhaps to share with others. So we'll look at what's on the bottom of the deck. There's a little eye there, look. See? An upside down's the eye in a baby. He's my handsome boy. So the card at the bottom of the deck is the world. So this is lovely because it's depicting all of the 4 elements, so air, fire, water and earth. And it's a balance. It's an end of a cycle. And if you look at the character in the middle, this is an hermaphrodite. So it's Hermes and Aphrodite conjoined, so that male and female energy, divine masculine and divine feminine, in one body. The snake is called Ouroboros, and he's eating his own tail. So no beginning, no ending. It's an ever-changing cycle. Around, around, around we go. So this is showing us that whatever is going on in the world, all is well. There may be disruptions here and there, but keep your focus on what it is you came here to do in this lifetime. Detach from the drama. Leave others to become embroiled in it. And once you do detach, you have that ability to stay at a higher vibration and not be dragged down into everybody else's stuff. This can sometimes leave you quite isolated because others want you to become embroiled in their stuff. They want to come and dump all their, excuse my French, shit on you and then go away feeling better, but you've absorbed all of their stuff. So boundaries, people, boundaries. Healthy boundaries are what are required now. So there we are. We hope you've enjoyed this little message from the boy. And we love you, love you, love you. Lots of galactic hugs. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.